What? Yes? What? Hmm? Yes? Yes? Hmm? What? Yes? Hmm? Hmm? What? Yes? Hmm? What?
Oh! Ooh! Hey! Oh my!
What in the name?
Ah, that's much better.
What was that?
That, fair maiden, is an ingenious piece of technology. The Twiddle Porter.
So you would be...
Correct, my friend. I am. And now let me get my companions out of the Twiddle Port buffer.
Who were you, traveling with?
Professor! This is not the West Guard!
The West Guard?
Dragons?
It's a small problem in the flow of the crystals, dignified dragon. We'll be prepared to travel again shortly.
No, Professor! I should never have given my consent to travel using your machine. Dragons were meant to fly, not use machines. There's nothing you can say to convince me to use that device ever again.
However, we must go on. Aero, Shay, and Whisper are certainly already waiting for us.
Then we must leave at once. Those nameless creatures could already be attacking the West Guard.
It seems the Realm's soldiers aren't the only ones calling them nameless.
I see you've already met them.
Indeed we have. With the help of the Realm troops here, we managed to destroy one of their bases.
Strange that they have attacked such an unimportant region. Child, you follow a darker path than you admit. What brings you here?
Venerable Elder, I am plagued by nightmares, in which I hear strange voices. One of our elders, Salaman the Philosopher, said that one of these voices could be that of a dragon. He suggested I begin my search by reflecting on my Shikon roots.
What do the voices in your dreams say?
Sori Aladu, and later Sori Duoli Jula Selemash?
Do you mean Sari Aladu, Sori Duoli, Yula Selimash?
That's it exactly. But where?
That is the speech of our kind. As Salimán said, it means destiny cannot be changed. This soul does not belong to you.
There was another voice in my dreams. I heard it again today, as one of the Nameless died.
It makes sense at last.
What makes sense? As far as I can tell, things have just gotten a lot more confusing.
Is this to be his fate?
It could be dangerous.
His destiny is set. It cannot be changed.
True. One cannot change their destiny.
Your soul is in conflict, child. It pains us to give you this task, but it is not our place to decide, and we have no power to change the course, and neither have you. You will find your way. Trust in your destiny.
Which task?
We are helping where we can, but the Shaikan and we dragons are few. Our power is limited, and the enemies are numerous.
Professor Twiddle has come up with a way to reconnect the islands. We were on our way to the West Guard to discuss this plan with the Shaikan, but it seems that time has run out.
The plan is genius, if I do say so. The power of the Godstone will...
Please, Professor, spare us the details.
You will go with Professor Twiddle to the remote island of Malangard Greaves. You'll help the Professor fix his device and reactivate the portals.
And how are we supposed to go there? Surely not by Twiddle's machine.
No, that is not a good idea.
The urgency of the situation demands more drastic measures. For the first time in the history of Io, a dragon will permit a man to ride them.
I'm ready, Elder.
Thank you, Surian. Shaikan, this is an honor and a privilege. Surian will henceforth be your companion, and allow you to ride upon his back. To seal your brotherhood, your blood must become one. Treat each other with respect, and value your bond, for it is sacred.
I will honor our brotherhood. Blood of my blood.
I will stay by your side, blood of my blood.
Wait! What about my dreams? I have so many unanswered questions.
Trust in your fate, Shaikan. Have faith in destiny.
Ah, comrade.
What do you know of ancient languages?
What luck for you. I am quite the expert. Have I ever told you about my adventures with the inscriptions of Caith Halur?
I think you mentioned something.
Alas. You mentioned an ancient language.
I found these papers on the body of one of the nameless victims.
Oh, interesting. Maybe Kilukish, or an early form of Minoritish. No, of course! Now I have it! It is Tezitish!
Tezitish?
Yes, the Tezites were a group of mages long before the time of the Circle. They committed themselves to the study of the relation between alchemy and magic. They were very powerful in their time. Even Malachi may have once been a member.
Interesting. And what does the document say?
It seems to be a record of an artifact of some sort, forged by the use of alchemy. If I understand the text correctly, and you can be pretty sure that I do, it bestows the bearer with extraordinary magical power. Hence its name, the Prism of Magic.
Is that it?
Well, the text is incomplete. Too many bloodstains and very poorly written. Something about godly intervention. What exactly, I can't tell.
Could you make this artifact with the given information?
Can a dwarf drink 17 barrels of Leanne and brandy on an empty stomach? Surely. But we'll need some ingredients. A heart of stone, a blood jewel, the root of a holy tree, the teeth of a vampire, and the eye of a mentalist. Funny, as it turns out, I have teeth of a vampire on me. Must have forgotten it from my last excursion to the ruins of Carrion La.
How did you get your hands on vampire teeth? Wait, never mind. So, great. I only have to find 4 impossible ingredients.
Cheer up, my friend. I'm sure you'll find them.
Are you ready, my brother?
Yes. Let's leave.
Then hold on tight.
And so the Shaikan warrior and his group travelled with Sorion to Malanga Green.
Ah, we're finally here. I thought the flight would never end.
No, it wasn't exactly comfortable, was it?
Believe me, Antara, carrying all 3 of you wasn't exactly comfortable for me either. I think I'll go find someplace quiet to rest my wings. I'll find you when I'm ready to continue.
Well, aren't we, Precious?
I heard that, Antara.
So, Professor, what exactly are we looking for?
Transmodulated into the simplest terms, should be within your capabilities. We are here to connect the Godstone up to a variety of scientific instruments, geodes and crystals. These will then send their power through the Twidlium compensator, which in turn will undulate a metaphysical wave, which we will obviously refract onto this portal stone. The rest is simple. We just use collector dishes made from adamantium to store energy and magic from the surrounding areas, which will reactivate the portal and get the portal network working again.
So, we connect this stuff here to the big stone there, you press the switch and the portal works again, right?
Isn't that precisely what I just said?
So what should we do then?
Well, we'll need to collect all parts of my machine, of course. Well, slap me softly with a sardine. It occurs to me that I left some of the parts in Dunmora before I commenced my journey to the refuge.
I suppose I'd better not ask what he was doing in Dunmora.
I thought my old eyes had betrayed me. It really was a dragon I saw.
Welcome to Malanga Greens, although you may wish you hadn't come.
Why? What happened?
When the Shaikan found out about the Nameless and their plans, hand agents were sent out to all allied worlds to provide aid.
They sent Wind, Kane and me to Dunmora.
When we arrived with the city ship, the fight had been raging for a while. The more here fought valiantly, but they were powerless against the relentless assault.
We offered the Elven Queen our help, and she eventually allowed us to evacuate her people. She also mentioned some materials which your professor had left with her before he left for the refuge. She insisted they be taken along in the evacuation.
I must remember to thank the Queen for her dedication. We should go and see her at once.
Unfortunately, that won't be possible, Professor.
What happened?
Wind, Io, and the Queen helped us cover the elves' retreat.
The attacks came faster and faster, wave after wave of enemies rushing at us. When the last of the elves had made good their escape, we prepared for our own. But just as the Queen turned to enter the teleport, a claw pierced her chest, stabbing her through the heart. She fell immediately lifeless. I couldn't stop Wind. She ran after the Queen.
Wind is...
Yes, Wind is dead. So is Queen Shansana, and hundreds of elves who gave their lives fighting the nameless invasion.
The elven survivors have started a new city here in the northeast. These trees seem to be part of their old wood of Finn and Mere, but this does not feel like a homecoming.
Shortly after we arrived, Io disappeared. She probably thinks the Queen's death is her fault. I've never seen her so broken up before.
Would you accompany us to see the elves? I wish to thank them and give them my condolences for their terrible loss.
Of course, Professor.
Quite a coincidence to have the elves here, right when we needed them.
Yeah, with the professor's stuff, no less.
Chance? No. Destiny, I think.
Your definition of destiny, it seems, usually involves somebody dying.
Unlike heroes, companions join you only temporarily. You can't equip them or have any influence on their skills.